Hey you, this is Captain Dogstar here, and welcome back to a live stream of We Happy Few. So, where are we? Oh yes, basically, what we did is we've done a few quests. One of the more interesting one is the Simon Says one, which is great because we've actually got a little hidden gem in that. It will take longer for people to become suspicious of you, so it means that, you know, if I'm wearing the wrong thing or if I'm doing something wrong, they're not going to be too suspicious. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a look at the can't even say my words. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to play the quests now. So need to make sure, yeah, I'm wearing the boiler suit, so I need to talk to Bobby. Before I do that, let's see, just to contain us to my inventory. Make sure I have all that I need. That. Oh, we can sort out that once we get to the other side.
Oh yes. I've got plans to you later.
So make sure. Oh. Do we have any canteens?
You want a day pot full of boiling oil.
No, requires a canteen, so I need a canteen.
They're certainly using their English
Sure, I
translations,
had canteens. Yes, I had a huge amount of canteens.
Any problem?
I only need two.
It's certainly easy to get sawdust. Savvy all day long. Just make sure it's powdery and not too rough or it'll irritate your stomach.
Thought it was something you can actually take.
Sawdust has surprisingly...
Pure water. Right, now, get to the bridge.
Man cannot live on sawdust alone. If you're looking for a bit...
8:45. Oh, it's almost... It's almost... Oh, it is actually, curfew.
Lose the tummy, but after a while you'll need to eat something nutritious. Best to dig it in. Enjoy. And neither will potatoes unless you water them yourself.
You take your joy in me.
Bear in mind, if sawdust or chaff is all you have, just
I've always sort of liked the night. Quiet, aside from the occasional scream.
you might forget if you haven't eaten at all. Just get back to real food as soon as you can.
Snug as a bug on a drug.
I'm afraid it comes to the end of our time.
I need to take my joy to get past that. Don't really need to, but... yeah, why not?
I can't keep doing this. hope I can convince the nice bobbies to let me fix their bridge.
I'm sorry, sir. The bridge is not currently functioning properly. Best come back in a few days.
I know. I'm here to see what's wrong.
You from Central, then?
That's right.
What's wrong, sir, is the bloody electricity's in and out.
Well, the bridge works are supposed to function properly even when the power is inconsistent. Haven't you read the manual?
Well, sir, I will let you get onto the bridge without further ado, then, sir.
Well, that went surprisingly well.
Simon says, step on one lit platform. Fantastic! You did it! Here's some joy. You can never have too much joy, can you? Happiness is a choice. Simon says, step on 2 platforms. Fantastic! You did it! Here's some joy. You can never have too much joy, can you? Happiness is a choice. Step on 3 lit platforms. Ha 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 ha! I didn't say Simon says. Now, Simon says, step on 3 lit platforms. Fantastic! You did it! Here's some joy. You can never have too much joy, can you? Happiness is a choice. Now, for the last challenge, Simon says, step on all the lit platforms. Fabulous! Simon says, step forward through the gate and be sure to enjoy your day.
Bridge to the parade. It's just one more bridge, and then I'm in the parade. And one more bridge after that, and I'm finally out of Wellington Wells.
Oh, I'm about to run out of joy. I'm gonna have to go hiding. Good. Right, so we're now find Sally. While I'm running around at the back here. See if I can get a bit more mileage out of this. Kind of a cheat doing this way. Just drawing out the edges of the map.
Maybe I should sit down for a bit.
Parade.
Well, it's getting late. It's time to go.
course you would. Well, Carolina.
Brace yourself, Arthur.
Once upon a time, there lived a poor woodcutter and his wife and his 2 aged parents.
Back to Joy.
Cross the land.
Oh dear. I've forgotten about the headmistresses. They get so cross if you're not on Joy.
His wife, and they discussed what to do.
Oh, naturally, is a dead end.
And by pebbles by the light of the moon. The next day,
Come on, I'm trying to get back in.
for it was only a
Where
branch.
did they go used to run 100 meters?
This is the only complaint I have about this game, the fact that sometimes if you get off-grid, you could really get yourself in trouble. This is a dead end.
I wish I kept in shape. Oh, it doesn't kill you?
Yay!
You take your joy in it.
Wow, so many police. So many Rozzers. Thank goodness I got this skill achievement.
Happier days, when they both had been young and the land was fat. We smiled and nodded. When you're going to kill her.
Wow, this is actually even bigger than the... yeah, this is actually even bigger than the previous area.
Indeed.
Don't cross the police. Stay away from that guy. He's a doctor, actually, you know.
Thought you were invisible, did you?
I've always liked you, actually.
Make it up to
Try
Sally.
not to fuck this up. You need a letter of transit. And an old friend. Oh, Sally. Sally? Sal? Sally who?
Arthur! Oh. Come to have a go at me again.
I used to think about what I'd say if I ever ran into you again. But, being a complete arse was sort of improvising there.
Look, this is not a spectacular time.
You said you know General Bing.
Yeah, he's a client. A pharmaceutical client. I haven't had sex with anyone in 10 years, and if I did, it wouldn't be with that man.
Good.
Did you really come here for a letter of transit? Or did you just need an excuse?
Well, I, sort of do need the letter of transit.
Oh, Arthur. If you're really gonna do something spectacularly stupid, these might come in handy.
Thanks.
They make your pupils look teeny tiny, just like Joy does, but they have utterly no effect.
About the letter.
Could you do something for me?
Of course. What?
I need a bottle of cod liver oil. I'd really like one.
Cod liver oil? Why on earth would you want cod liver oil? Like your mum used to torment you with?
I wish I could remember her. You know how Joy fucks up your memories.
Why? Why would you want to remember your mum?
If it's too much to ask.
Well, I was kind of hoping for absolutely I will ask my friend the General for a rotten scrap of paper just for old time's sake. I'm being an arse again, aren't I?
I'll get it for you. The letter. I'm not crazy, but I am always a little extra complicated. You used to understand.
I'll get it for you. I mean, I'll try.
You were always the best of the lot. I've missed you so.
I really should go.
You don't have to.
I really have to.
Arthur. Thanks.
I'll just go.
meant to say? Cod liver oil. Dr. Verloc has some at the labs on Usglass. Keeps a whole private stash of rare ingredients. I'm sort of persona non grata there. See, I'm the competition. Look, be careful.
Nice. So, let's have a look at that journal. Why did Sally kiss me? It is not possible that she really wants me, is it? Because it's the consummation devoutly to be wished. And when you want something that much, you tend to miss the signs that you have lost all touch with reality. But for one shining moment, I was the hero at the end of the movie and got the girl. Then I pulled away. Why did you pull away? That made me laugh. Because I was plummeting to earth and I had seconds to grab a parachute. I told her I was there about a letter of transit back to the city. She thought I was just there to see her again. Which one is true? I've been lying to myself about so many things for so long, I no longer trust myself at all. Before the Great Lips debacle, I managed to bring up her mum. Brilliant. She misses dear old mum. The woman tried to poison her and did it in her entire fucking family. Why did I tell her I get the cod liver oil? Because I can get a letter of transit from jolly old General Bink. How is that man still a vaguely important person after what he did in the war? And because I can never say no to Sally, I could say no to Percy, but not to Sally. Why in dog's name can I ever say no to Sally? Interesting. Oh, and those are my statistics for the game. Played a hell of a long number of hours. Total encounters, total murders, non-lethal kills. A lot of attacks. How many times did I distract an NPC? None. The most frequently used weapon is me not actually being armed. I have not died in this game. That's an interesting thought. I've consumed 9 joy pills. I have overdosed it once. Crashed twice. I have contracted the plague once. Times infected, none. Total healing points used, which is considerably more than it should do. And total times food poisoning. There we go. Oh, some points. Oh, skill points 7. No. Attacks on unaware enemies do double damage. Could go for that one. Could go for that one. Unbelievably healthy. Make them bleed more often. Take that. There we go. Right. Hang on, where am I again? Was he George home? Let's have a look at it. Find the hatch on St. George's home, right. No. Where is that? String 2. Hang on, that one's closest. And hello, Deagle. I didn't forget you. I'm hungry. Good. Right.
Whoa, that smells awful.
Yes, and I need to wear gas mask.
And fatal. Brilliant! I've made it much, much worse. After the bombings, I thought we all learned where to put on our gas mask. I think you should excuse yourself.
There we go.
Do you like clean air, sir? Oh, yes. I'm a big fan. Come on, people, have a sense of humour.
Oh, flash syringe. Flushes joy instantly in the target. Why would you want to do that though? Oh, that's basically a way of actually stabbing what you meant NPCs and basically making them the target. So if you're in a crowd, they attack them rather than you. I've got a tranquilizer dart. Right, okay. Also, we don't need to wear this. Oh, we can actually make a gas mask. Cool. Okay.
Good. back here with the minimum of fuss.
Okay, so right, sorry, I've not been talking. Now we've got a fast travel point. We can now look around this place. Yeah, right. So let's walk around and see if there's any quests in this area.
You can take your joy immediately.
Okay. Come back to that in another time. Wow, look at those. If anybody wants to know what on earth that is, that's basically if anybody's ever watched The Prisoner, the original Prisoner, you actually know what it is. It basically is a giant security ball. But this one's flying. think someone's in there.
You will take your joy immediately.
Right, just wandering around, see if there's any quests. I don't think there is at the moment. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the quest. Oh wow, look at that. Motley vent. This building basically looks like it's from 1984. That Orwell book, George Orwell book. Highly imposing.
I don't think I've been in Hayworth Labs since Harry Hayworth gave that big tour a few years
Sorry,
ago.
sir. There has been a slight hiccup in the disposition of the lab, and it is currently in isolation. No one in, no one out. Please come back later.
I'm a reporter. I'm supposed to interview Dr. Verloc. Oh, I hope he hasn't forgotten.
Oh, a journalist, eh? Have you got your press pass?
I left it at the office.
Well then, you'd best go back and get it, haven't you?
So a press pass gets me in. Amazing what people will do to get in the newspaper. Maybe I can go talk to Mrs. Oliphant at the Au Courant. See if she's got a spare press pass.
Where is it? The second right and then all the way up. Okay. Wow, this is a lot of walking. If I can get the other skill that that stops me from being rather annoying in terms of riding around jumping, then that'd be great.
Isn't that Colonel Lawrence's house? He was the hero of Ramsgate, wasn't he?
Oh, okay.
Have I shown you the picture? I have. My eyesight isn't that bad.
Did you change the door codes?
No.
Never mind. You probably don't know how.
Are you guessing if it's porridge?
No, I'm turning the alarm system back on, which someone left off. You want some downer to walk in and take all our reserves?
Why don't you tell the whole bloody neighbourhood we've got reserves?
Oh, yes. You must tell me about your wonderful reserves.
Right, scout this place and see what we've got here. Right, that's a dead end.
Don't worry, I turned the alarm back on. It's your turn, you know.
He's your dad.
It's hardly my fault, is it? I made the porridge. The least you can do is bring it up to him.
It wasn't my idea for him to live with us.
As I recall, you wanted him to move out.
It was the decent thing for him to do. Make way for the new generation.
How can they talk about him like that? He was a war hero in 2 wars. But they didn't even fight. What lovely people. Remind me never to have kids. Well, it's not terribly likely anyway, is it?
Makes it hard to see in the dark if you don't move. Upsets people if when they do see you. Makes it hard to see in the shadows. Okay.
Who are you?
Oh shit.
He did it. I know he did.
You're not
Downer,
going
downer.
to ruin things for the rest of us.
Bloody hell.
Cut it out!
Ow.
You won't get away. Get up for a cut, you.
Fuck it.
Who is that for?
Can't we just agree to disagree?
Actually, I don't want. Yeah, I don't want that one. Don't want that one. Wow. They already had the coffin ready for him to die. Wow. Amazing. Funeral rites for Apprentice Undertaker. Please take extra care with seating arrangements. All of the deceased relatives insist that they be seated in the front row, so as to ensure that the deceased is not buried with anything of material value. Ashes to ashes, his daughter Regina says the Bible doesn't say anything about being buried with gold watches. However, most of the family members are not speaking to one another and refuse to be seated together. You must manage somehow. Perhaps arranging chairs in a large circle, plenty of space between them, so that everyone can feel is in the front row. Important. On no account is the deceased brother Edward to be allowed at the funeral. Okay.
Nice to have orders. Don't have to think so much.
You can't hide forever. What are you doing in my house? Door.
What have we come?
Well, I thought it was funny. I'm gonna make officer, you'll see.
I want to check all the places.
Who's that? You're not Regina, and you're not my son-in-law. And he hasn't the stones to have me drowned in a cask of Malmsey. So you're a burglar.
I'm from the city. We're, tracking a problem in the motorline pipes.
You're a rotten liar. The city stopped taking care of the pipes years ago.
I noticed you're not screaming for help, though, sir.
Have you met my daughter? Frankly, I'd rather give my stuff to a burglar. They don't tell you how rotten they can turn out. I train grown men to make their beds. Run into machine guns. Kids will break your heart every goddamn day.
Thanks for the warning, sir.
Does your father know what sort of lad you are?
I'm afraid he may have suspected, sir.
So you've got regrets. Good. Kids downstairs, anytime they start to regret, they pop a joy. Look, take whatever you want. But my brother Edward, haven't seen much of each other these past few years. I'd appreciate it if you'd go tell him I'm sorry. He'll know what it means. He's on Monmouth Road, number 22. Used to be the most wonderful cheese shop on the corner.
I'll be sure to pass along the message, sir.
Well, clean it again. I wouldn't say that around the Sarge. Fresh socks. That's his answer to everything. Bloody fresh socks. When this is all over, I wouldn't mind having a couple with some of those Jerrys. Man to man, they're decent, clean folk.
Interesting. Can't open the case. Oh, look like I'm gonna have to talk to some brother. Well, at least I've done him a favour. Got rid of his family. Basically, just want to kill him off.
If it moves, salute it. If it don't move, put it away. If you can't move it, put camo netting on.
Reunite the old soldiers. Yeah. That reminds me. I've got to take some more of those healing bombs.
Lovely weather.
I
hope the baker comes back from holiday soon.
Oh, it's 7. Right, okay, the public are out. Oh, it was still dark. No, it's just in the cloud.
Your joy indeed.
Stay away from the doctors.
Did you forget to butter your toast? No, the toast is finished.
I'm wondering why the red light.
For our daily recreational activities. Today we will all gather around the table.
Hello? Hello? Captain Lawrence? I've got a message for you, sir. Captain Lawrence, sir?
Just like every day, I'll be playing it with you. And then there'll be cake and prizes for all winners and... Yes, Ward, at 3 o'clock, won't you? We love your company. And now, the hot new song, favorite band.
Couldn't be better, thanks.
Did you hear? They've caught Foggy Jack. Isn't that a relief? Hey, that's not your house. Take your joy,
Fuck it.
darling. Take your joy. The killer's right.
I'm done fooling around.
Bloody
That's the one that's done it. That's the one that's done it.
Shit.
Shit, he's run fast.
Jesus. Oh my god.
Right, let's see if we can find a way back into that building.
That's not a good sign. Blimey.
My dear Thomas, can we not forgive and forget, now that we're both in our twilight? It was half a century ago that we brought Bonnie Prince Charlie across the channel from the horrible trenches of France. I know you loved him as I did, and that I was wrong to steal him from the garden and keep him from all of those years. What you perhaps did not know is that I also loved Sarah. Yes, your Sarah. Did she ever tell you that I had proposed? I never spoke of it again. But when she preferred you to me, I went out of my mind with jealousy and grief. I suppose part of me wanted to make you hurt as I did. But looking back, I think I stole Charlie because I needed someone in my life to love. I had a large loving family all these years. All I had was Bonnie Prince Charlie for his few remaining years. Then nothing but loneliness and longing since. Can you not see it in your heart to forgive your poor brother in your final days, knowing that you had so much love and family in your own life? Your brother, Edward. Yes, I hope that I have the courage to send this.
A dog. They were fighting over a dog.
Ooh, a Lee Enfield rifle. Is that actually a weapon I can use? Ooh, no ammunition for it. Inflict moderate damage. Nice. Sleep gives slightly more health. Good. Dear Uncle Edward, not that you care, but Papa is dead. Well, dying anyway. The casket has already arrived, though en tenance it was dearer than it ought to have been. No one listens to me. You should not expect anything in Papa's will. You know why. I'm only writing to ensure you don't have the audacity to come to his funeral, as the family still cannot forgive you for your cruel theft of his beloved dog. Your niece, Regina. Hello.
Please just
Bye. I am not even gonna bother.
the thanks of a grateful nation.
Oh, nice.
It's better this way. You're not a bloody mule. Pick what you can carry easily.
Let's see. Drop those.
Run with all this stuff. You better throw something away before something starts chasing you.
Damn it. Who is that?
Bob's your uncle.
You know, I think we wear the same size. Don't know why I'm so tired these days.
Right, I'm gonna dump some of the stuff back in the inventory because I'm carrying way too much and I should.
I feel oddly guilty for not buying a ticket. If I hadn't smoked in high school, I could carry a bit more.
2 container. I'm gonna get rid of some of the stuff because it's just a bit too much. You know, put that away because I don't actually use it. What else? I think that's done it. Right, let's carry on with that side quest. Sorry for not being chatty. I am thirsty, apparently. Oh. That letter. Dear Uncle Jack. Dear Jack, forgive that I so strange in writing you, but I feel after all these years as if I know you better than I know many of the people in my family. To me, you are no longer Uncle Jack, you're Jack. I can see that you are a good and kind man, full of love and laughter. But Jack, I can tell you that you are not fulfilled. Lately there's been an edge in your voice, as if to know something is missing. Jack, I can tell you that you're alone in this world. It's not fair that you, who have done so much, because feel less lonely, should have no girl who loves you best of all. Jack, I know this is terribly forward, but I want to be that girl. Now I can make you personally happy. Please write back and let me know if you can let me prove it to you. Come on. Come on, that's a very slutty letter. That's a very, very slutty letter to Jack there. Very dubious, I have to honestly say. Right back to prove how much is worth. Yeah, right. You know.
Your brother. I'm afraid I've been to his house.
So I was too late. How?
An accident. With a bookcase.
Ah, shit. Shit. What's the use? I meant to talk to him sooner. I wrote him so many letters. Maybe I should have sent them.
No, sir. Thank you, sir.
I don't suppose you found a footlocker there?
A footlocker? No.
I left a footlocker in his house. I'd rather you have it.
That's very kind of you. Where is it?
Regret. It's what makes us human, son. Don't forget that.
No, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, so he's got something. Ooh. Military jacket. British Army officer's jacket. It's not even an officer's jacket with sergeant stripes on it. Worn with a pair of British Army trousers, this makes a man a resemble a British Army officer. Nice.
Well, I think this might fit, actually. I'd need the trousers.
Oh, he died. Find the lost footlocker. Where am I? Here. Okay. Let's try and finish this off. Play with Jack.
You can take your joy immediately.
I know I must take my joy. I don't want to.
You can take your joy immediately.
Right, time to search for that
Supposed to be
footlocker.
a footlocker somewhere around here.
Nice.
Maybe I should just throw a rock or a bottle at it and blow it up safely.
Multi-tool. I don't have a multi-tool.
and join the army. As an officer, no less.
Yay! Right, let's see. Sergeant's number 2 service dress. Makes decent people upset. Doesn't bother rotten wastrels. Oh, that's good, because it means if I go into zombie land, they basically don't attack me. Oh wait, hang on. Oh, I need to turn off the custom waypoint. Right, so that's that. We've finished that one. Finished that one. Let's say we'll do one more. Right, I guess I think we should change into a nice outfit. Start spreading the news. Stay away from those doctors. Okay, so that's a house.
I can't see you.
My old office. That was fun, being a reporter. Receptionist is out for coffee. Typical. How am I supposed to get upstairs then?
She'll come back with the coffee. I just pray she will.
I've a sneaking suspicion that they want some coffee.
Right, so I got them distracted. Hello.
Let's see if I can get Mrs. Oliphant to give me my old job back and my old press pass.
Typo of the month. Learn the words end in able versus able. If you're not sure, look them up. This is an unacceptable error, Jane. To all copy editors, please note that if a reporter has written Joe's wife Clara, you must fact check whether Clara is Joe's only wife. If she is, there should not be a comma between the words wife and Clara. If she is his second wife, however, you should use the comma. I find it hard to believe that professionals do not already know this, Jane. Underneath, someone has already written bus backwards. Oh dear. John's promotion. Everyone, please congratulate John on his promotion to assistant, to deputy copy chief, to assistant deputy copy chief. Assistant to the deputy copy chief to assistant deputy copy chief. Huh.
Arthur Hastings.
Whole place hasn't changed at all, has it?
Where did you go? When you disappeared for 2 weeks? Did you ever remember?
I must have had too lovely a time. I was hoping you could use a reporter.
I'm afraid I've got a half-dozen of them. Bloody useless, the lot of them. I've got 6 pieces on my desk, all about the new flavour of joy. Can you imagine? It's coconut.
Didn't Dr. Vlok make that announcement some time ago?
Gemma wanted to do a piece on him. I hope she hasn't fallen in a hole somewhere. I haven't seen her in days. It's bloody frustrating, too. There's all sorts of silly rumours about the tunnels under Wellington Wells. Gas leaks, water main breaks, maintenance workers at the pub instead of their posts. If that were all true, Wellington Wells would be about to fall apart. I asked her to do a story about it.
Oh, well, I'm sure she'll turn up and everything will be peachy.
I'm sure it will. Lovely to see you, Arthur. Drop by any time, really.
Gemma was always digging up interesting stuff, from what I remember. Maybe I should poke around her desk.
Much more carrying. Well, got a bit left. That's okay. Aha! So I found access into that secret place without having to break through the door. Ooh, Scargill miners feeling festive. Last week, many citizens in the vicinity of a village's main mottling factory heard what seemed at first to be a loud explosion. No need to worry, it seems that those jolly miners could not wait for the annual Victory Day celebration to set off the fireworks. The company apologises for any alarm the noise may have caused. Now, for anybody who doesn't know this, Scargill and miners go together hand in hand. This goes back to the 1980s in Britain, where 1970s, where we basically had a miners' strike. So this is actually quite an interesting subplot to this entire thing. Eagle-eyed wellies may have noticed that some of Uncle Jack's shows have been repeats recently. This is no cause for concern. Uncle Jack merely has a light cold. He assures his viewers that he's taking plenty of joy and hot soup and should soon be right as rain. That was a waste of my time. Oh, this. Artistic hobbies. I think it would be fun to have a piece about artistic hobbies of workers underground. You know, the tunnel rats and such. Oh, and there was some sort of art show. Have a look, would you? On a side note, I overheard a chap in a boiler suit say they've been having mottling leaks down there. Sure, they're just whinging, right? Well,
Maybe I should drop in on Gemma at home. If she's really vanished, then maybe I can get my old job back.
waiting for your piece about tunnel rats. I know you are what you're like when you're excited. Did you find anything interesting underground? Been gone for more than a week. What's going on? I looked through your desk, but perhaps I've got all your notes at home. I sort of fear you might have delved too cleverly and too deep. Please tell me you're all right, Margaret. Ooh, right, okay. Right. See if I can get to this person's house. Get into that corner, turn right. Oh yes, I have enough points by skill. Actually, I'll have a look at it now. Actually, 10 points. Backstabber. Game Hunter. Chain Sweep. That might be interesting to have. Bloody hell. Or more health. No, I'm actually tempted to go for that. Oh, people will ignore my annoying habits. Staring, jumping, crouching, and running no longer annoy people. Oh, I actually can run. God damn it. let's get that one first. Jesus Christ, I had the skill to run.
Save a bit for the next minute. We'll laugh about this later. That's coming from Gemma's house. That's a bit awkward.
Just there to read the meter.
I guess someone noticed she's not been around and decided to rob the place.
I swear by all that is holy, if I find one toy train in your swag bag, I'm gonna knock your last tooth down your throat! Gordo, turn that fucking thing off and come back down here right now!
If the alarm's upstairs, I'm gonna have to get past Mr. Shelter here.
Oh, what on earth? Who the fuck are you?
I live here.
Love what you've done with the place.
Nice.
Just, watching the day go by.
I actually would love to have one of those.
I hear she'll recover in a few days.
perfectly well I've taken my joy. You can't take me away. I'm not sick or unhappy. Help! Police! Help! Someone stop them!
Where are they taking her? Why did they take her? She sounds quite sane. Did she know too much? About what?
Anybody who knows that particular scene well understand. That's actually from V for Vendetta, that film. Last NPC in combat has more chance to leave their items. Nice.
Gemma? Oh, never have pictured it. I'm not sure I actually want to, come to think of it.
Should we just take everything?
I don't think Dr. V would like that. The constabulary might notice.
I don't see anything talking about Dr. V here. Where's her study?
I thought vampires had to be invited in.
Downer!
Oh.
That ought to buy me some time.
Open up in there!
Someone hasn't been taking their joy.
Oh, come on, you pack rat. You can't take all this with you.
You know, a good game. You know you've got a good game when a teddy bear is around.
Come out! We're friends of
Will
Gemma!
you look at that. You've been a busy girl, haven't you, Gemma?
She needs our help.
I think I've found everything. Doesn't look like she found all the answers yet.
Very nice. Nice.
guess I better go see what's going on this motoring regulation.
Yay. Everything now runs faster because I'm running faster than trainers.
And remember, by the way, don't hesitate to go see your doctor if you need any medical attention. Always check your joy level and make sure that it's where it should be.
Yeah, I could get her off joy in a tick. Might save her
You're going
life.
to get through this. It's going to be okay.
Try to breathe. Can't you see this woman is sick?
What do you think you're doing?
You want her to die?
My God. I nearly had a heart attack, I think. Oh, goodness. Why is everything so great? I feel so... sad.
Thank God you've recovered. Here, take some joy.
But I think the joy is what set me off. The moment I took it this time, I started to shake.
Well, you can't just stop taking joy. You want to become a downer?
I can't. Something's gone wrong with me. I can't tolerate it anymore.
Look at her eyes. She's completely off her joy.
Miss Minturn, you simply must take your joy. We insist.
Yeah,
The AI.
of course. I shall. Just let me catch my breath.
It's like the joy just... Right. Or was it bad joy? Seems like there's been a lot of bad joy lately. I wonder if that's why there are so many downers these days.
Oh well, he didn't survive.
That's the guilty bugger. Right there. Right. I've had it with you. You're killer. There he is. Get him, Max.
Shit.
You can take your joy in it. You can take your joy in it.
And we will look better in that.
Central sent me to help out.
Oh, and I suppose you learned all about municipal infrastructure back at Central.
I like to think I can figure a few things out.
Oh, you can figure things out. Who needs 20 years of experience when the new lads can just suss it out with their eyes? Hey, let's all learn from the new lad.
Oh, this seems fairly obvious. Don't you just turn that?
Don't! Never heard it do that before.
Oh dear. There's a tool I need. I'll just go get it.
What did he do to it? Has anybody got a pipe wrench?
I should really have paid more attention when Dad was banging on the plumbing. I hope they're not dead. On the other hand, it looks like I can get down now.
Now, 8 points. Breaking enemy's weapon with that successful block. For an even bigger one with a chance to stun. that. That's... Actually, I will need the gas mask.
Power's out on the elevator. I need to find a way to turn the juice back on. Electrocuted.
Now make sure there isn't a short circuit before... Fucking apprentices. They never fucking listen.
I see, said the blind man as he picked up his hammer and saw. Another note about bad joy. Jen was really into something, wasn't she? Drop some stuff, Arthur, or it's going to be tediously slow going.
lovely night sky. Come to my attention that some employees are using live wires as Victory Day sparklers. Let me remind you that Victory Day is not for several more months, beside which sparklers are a safety hazard. The subject of safety hazards, whose turn is it to empty the rain buckets? Found 4 of them overflowing on Tuesday. Kindly do not let this happen again.
Accidentally poisoned the muffins. Even on Joy people aren't that stupid. Unless there's something wrong with the Joy. Wanted to drive one of those things. They sort of look like tea kettles, don't they? How have I not noticed that?
I know this. You're gonna love this, Deagle. Matches of joy.
If the joy's going bad, that'll drive the entire town crazy. I have a feeling there's not supposed to be quite so many red lights on this board. Adjusting the formula, new materials. That sounds encouraging. And when people sound encouraging in Wellington Wells, something terrible is usually happening. It's becoming rather unhealthy in here. Maybe I'll be safer in the jubilator.
Okay, Deagle, it's time we have a bit of fun.
Well, this is the slowest roller coaster I've ever been on. Make way for Captain Total! open it.
We can walk down. Just you and me. We got life underneath our feet.
Sorry, can't stay. Oh shit!
So there's an exit door here, I think, but I'm gonna have to turn on some power switches.
Oh, I really like the Jubilator. Yeah, oh dear. We had some fun, didn't we?
Oh, come on, you pack rat. You can't take all this with you. You're not a bloody mule. Pick what you can carry easily.
Right, I'm a little bit too heavy. Sorry, can't have ducks.
Is that how the bobbies get around? I wonder if they ever get stuck. It could get awkward.
Enough skill points, so yes, 5. Might as well do that one. Uh-oh.
There you are. Why don't you come down and we'll have a chat about loyalty? Yeah, oh, don't be a big girl blouse, laddie. I'm just having fun with you, aren't I? Come on down and let's have a laugh.
doesn't anything work around here? I think if I redirect the motoline to power the grid...
Hello?
I need the switches to turn on this bloody door. I sort of think this place is about to explode. Okay, that's one. Two more, I think. Just to turn on this bloody door. I think if I redirect the motoline to power the grid...
Oh, I've done that one, so the next one should be with that. Oh, I've got a key card as well.
There's the power room. How am I supposed to get across? Past those jets without getting poached like an egg. Can I turn them off? Two. One more.
Oh, Jubilator weaknesses. Try to slow down repeating Jubilators like us. They are robust buggers. Turns out a Jubilator has 3 weaknesses. A big electric shock, bashing open the rear access panel, extracting the activator. There might only be 2, come to think of it. Obviously none of these things is exactly subtle. Please advise. Oh, big electric shock.
Electricity damage. I think if I redirect the motoline to power the grid... For heaven's sake, doesn't anything work around here?
Got that one. Yeah, I got that one, that one. I need power. I think I may have something. Let's check. Got a key card. That one.
Just to turn on this bloody door. I think if I redirect the motoling to power the grid. Oh.
Ah, that one. I knew I'd forgotten something.
I think if I redirect the motoling to power the grid.
There we go.
Drop some stuff, Arthur, or it's going to be tediously slow going.
Wow, that's quite heavy. Hate to do this, but I can remove some of this.
Right, I can open that bloody door now, I hope.
You're gonna run me down with that thing!
Not if you run fast enough, you rotten spawn! Let's have a conversation. I'm sorry, no instructions. Let's have a anyway, have you got physical friends?
A permanent solution. Again. Shock grenade. I wonder if that's what I need to kill this berserk tea kettle.
Right, let's see. Oh, hang on.
Happiness is a choice.
Long may he reign. May he defend the Lord and ever give us hope. On and voice, God save
Damn it. Ow. Big electric shock, bashing open the rear access panel. Activator. I need to find something to. Drop grenade. Okay.
No! That I did not expect.
Yay! Finally.
Thank God you came when you did. I didn't realise it was patriotic like that.
Look, I'm doing a newspaper story about how well you're all holding up down here.
I think I've read that article a few times.
How well are you holding up down here?
On good days, we get more things working than break down.
And on bad days?
Like today, look, there's a big electronic board down there, tells us what's broken. Ironically, that works perfect. Here's a diagram. Oh, Look, it's time for my tea break. Ta-ra!
This isn't a diagram. It's a letter. A permanent solution. Again. What kind of permanent solution is he thinking of? Whatever it is, I bet that's what got Gemma taken away by the doctors.
Right, let's get out of here.
Bloody hell. Oh, bloody hell. Save a bit for the next minute.
Terribly busy. What is it?
Gemma's been taken away. I saw 2 doctors shove her into a popper.
Oh my goodness. Why?
But she was digging into the tunnels. That didn't come out right. I followed up. The whole underground is sort of falling apart.
Oh my.
That's why you sent her, wasn't it? Not to write about the tunnel rats.
I certainly couldn't print a story like that, could I?
The joy's gone bad, and Dr. Verloc knows. But he's telling them not to worry. He's got some sort of permanent solution.
That doesn't sound ominous at all.
Well, that's sort of exactly what I thought. If I had a press pass, I could get into Hayworth Labs. And my old adulator, if you still got it.
After what happened to Gemma? Dr. Verloc, he's sort of his own law there.
I have some personal business there.
If I'm not here when you get back, if you found something out, see if you can't publish it. Those numpties out there know how to put the ink on the page, but the only articles they ever read are their own.
You're getting out? How?
Oh, I wouldn't even know how to get out. But you never know when I might stop printing lies. And they won't like that.
Great. I've got all my press stuff back. That ought to be handy. You can show up all sorts of places regular people shouldn't go.
Nice. So I've got that quest complete. Yep. So that means that I can now those off. I'm done. Got so many quests done. Right. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna go. Okay.
You can take your joy immediately.
If I hadn't smoked in high school, I could carry a bit more. Good. All ready for my next visit back here.
Right, so we've got another point where we can actually fast travel. Now is a good time to actually dump some of this stuff. I just want to have a quick look. Right, okay, sorry. Right, so what I am going to do is, let's just have a quick look. No clip-ins, okay. Right, so I'm going to finish the game here, and then we'll pick up the game another time. So for me, Captain Dogstar, I want to say thank you very much for everybody who has taken the time to actually watch. Like or subscribe if you want. I'm a casual streamer, so I will stream when I feel like to. I might stream tomorrow, but it depends. So for me, Captain Dogstar, thank you very much, and I will see you another time.